What's up, guys? IrisYGO here with a undefeated first place live twin Spright deck profile. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. We played 3 Leelas. To be honest, I kind of want to change this out for the treat. I know it's a little weird, but there have been times where I needed this when I have her in my hand. To be honest, I might add one more Kill just to kind of even it out, so I get the frost and the treat. But other than that, it's been pretty good. You know, you normal summon that, especially with this in hand. Bring out this, special summon this, and then you have you can go that gigantic effect, or your if you have a Spright in hand, you can proceed from there. Then we had the Spright lineup, typical 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot. I had pixies in this. I did take it out, but there are times that I kind of miss it. Not gonna lie. But other than that, I think it's okay. I really don't think it's like a super mandatory thing to have it in there. I think it's all on preference. Next, we had 2 Iperias. This was a wind-up kitten, but this is a better top deck. Believe it or not, I actually top decked this and I had nothing on field, and it was like a very simple game state. I normal summoned Hyperia, and then I actually drew into the carrot to special summon, and then proceed to like go into elf plays and bring out everything else. And then 1 cap shell. Cap shell is still pretty good. I mean, it's a draw, and that's always good, but I don't summon it as often depending on what I guess start with. If I have twins, then of course cap shell. If I don't have Hyperias, this is still iffy. I might take this out, but it's still really good. And then we're playing the 1 scythe, so we do use the scythe lock here and there. I only did it maybe about 2-3 times today, maybe if that. Probably successfully twice. The 3rd time it got cut off. But scythe is, I mean, it's here. It hasn't got banned, so might as well use it. Same way we abuse Mystic Mine. Then for the hand traps, you got Ash Blossom, 3 Ghost Bell. These are obviously for tier limits. 3 DD Crow for the tier limits. Crow is probably like my least favorite when it comes to decks that aren't tier limits, so I definitely side them out first. Then we are running 3 starter and the 1 smashers. Pretty standard. I mean, starter is great, but it sucks when it comes to round 3 and it goes into time. Then we have 1 secret password, 1 Rhoda for the Rhoda. This is really, really nice. I'm thinking about cutting the secret password, to be honest. It's technically a 3rd Stunning Snitch, but since the live twin package that we're playing isn't really, really huge, it seems a little bit overkill, if that makes sense. Then we're playing 3 droplets, which has actually come in clutch, especially with the live twin plays. It's really, really nice because you just normal summon. If they try to, imperm or negate with like a Baron or whatever the case may be, you just use droplet, send off the live twin, and then negate, and then continue combo. We're playing 2 Cosmic Cyclones. It didn't really come up too much, but I mean, it is nice. Like I said, the only thing is it sucks when it comes to round 3 going into the plays. And then the 1-ofs, we have Monster Reborn, which is really nice. I didn't get to, I had it in hand, but by that time that person was already scooping and they were losing. And then the 1 Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave is really nice. I feel like it actually might come to 3 or even 2 once the Ishizu cards come out and they've already settled. I honestly think that this might go to 3. And then the 3 Imperms. Imperms are really nice. But like I said, these are basically just hand traps. So I believe we're running, 3, 6, 9, 12 hand traps. And then the droplets are more negates. As for the extra deck, we are running for the links, the Dark Charmer. We're running Dagda, of course. We're running the Evil Twin package, 2 Kill, 1 Leela. I want to bump the Leela to another, just because I have more Leelas than I do have Kills in the deck. But again, it's still debatable. And then we are running the Boss Monster Trouble Sunny. Still pretty nice, non-target send. Even if you don't run the brick, the main deck brick, you can still send one of these off, and then, I mean, still, it's pretty nice. Then we have 2 elves. I was running 3. 3 does come up. I do miss it. I might take some other stuff out, but as of right now, elf is pretty nice at 2. We have the 1 IP to go into the unicorn, or if you have twins on the field and you've already used their effects, IP to go into Trouble Sunny is really good. Then you have the Sprint. This kind of, okay, so as far as the Sprint being used in this, if I don't have a live twin card in hand, then I use Gigantic to bring out, or Sprint to Foolish one of the twins, and then use Gigantic to bring out the other one, and then proceed to link into Elf, and then go on with my Evil Twin combos. But that is overextending a bit. To be honest, that's why I'm thinking about bumping Kill to 3 and swapping out the Leela, 1 Leela for a treat, so I don't have to use this, and I can draw more into them. And then 1 Axis Code for Game. This hasn't come up often, but when it does come in clutch, because then your opponent can't activate and you kind of get rid of the board. 1 Gigantic Sprite, or I'm sorry, 2 Gigantic Sprites for the Xyz. And then 1 Hugin, or Huggin. That I will explain why I have it in the extra deck. So the side deck I had for today, it was Golem, 3 Golems. Because like I said, it's really nice for game 3 damage, and it's a board wipe. Especially when it gets to a real close call. Then we have cherries for the mirror matches for sprites, or for other cards for like Access Code, Nightmare, and whatnot. You have the 3 spooky dogwoods for round 3 or game 3 in time. This saved me twice today on game 3. It's a really good card. I mean, Resonator's good too, but if you can have these 3 and Resonator, then why not, right? And then we are playing 3 Freezing Curses, and then 2 Destructions. So the reason why I have these in the side decks is because I literally will go game 1, all hand traps. Game 2, most likely I'll be going second, so I replace all the hand traps with the Runick cards and the Golems. So that way I can negate, or depending on how it goes, since I can't normal summon with Golem, I use this to bring out the 1 Huggin, and then proceed to combo with the Sprites. It is really nice. Most people tend to get thrown off by it. I guess it's my version of like smoke screening, but not really. But once they see that you're on a hand trap build, they don't go for the back row removal. So this definitely helps. I was playing a Fountain, but a Fountain with this kind of really doesn't play too much into it. It's just, I mean, it's nice to kind of banish your opponent's cards from the deck, and then the 1 red Resonator. Like I said, this plus the 3 Dogwoods, I mean, for time is really, really nice. But like I said, I think that it was really nice. I think the Runick cards are a really nice little side deck option, just to kind of throw people off. It has worked out so far, but I'm still debating if I want to keep it that way. But as of right now, guys, it's been working pretty good. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.